Maya sat at the small kitchen table, her calculator app open, a pen tapping nervously against a torn notepad. The twins were asleep in the next room, finally quiet after a long day of kindergarten and questions she couldn't always afford to answer. The fridge hummed behind her, half empty, like always. She typed carefully on her phone, line by line, doing mental math with each word. Milk, cheapest brand. Bread, eggs. Diapers, small pack only. Strawberry cereal, twins won't eat the plain one. She meant to send it to herself. A reminder for the morning, when she'd go grocery shopping with coupons folded neatly in her wallet. Her finger slipped. Sent? Maya's heart stopped. The name at the top of the screen burned into her eyes. Ethan Blackwell, her billionaire ex. The man whose last message 3 years ago had been, "I can't do this right now." The man who had walked out before the twins were born, choosing boardrooms and billion-dollar deals over hospital rooms and lullabies. "No, no," she whispered, frantically pressing delete. Too late. Seen. Her chest tightened. She imagined him reading the list, seeing how small her world had become, how carefully she counted every dollar. Shame washed over her, hot and unwanted. She had survived without him. 2 jobs, night shifts, no complaints. Her phone buzzed. She expected a cold response, a sarcastic comment, maybe silence. Instead, her banking app opened automatically. Deposit $500,000. Maya gasped, her phone slipping from her fingers and clattering onto the table. Her hands shook as she picked it up, refreshing the screen again and again, hoping it was a glitch. It wasn't. Another notification appeared. A text from Ethan. For the twins. Just 3 words. No explanation, no apology. Her eyes filled with tears she hadn't allowed herself to cry in years. Anger followed quickly, sharp and protective. She hadn't asked him for anything. She didn't want his guilt money, his sudden conscience. She typed back, forcing her hands to steady. "This was a mistake. I don't need this. Please take it back." The reply came almost instantly, as if he'd been waiting. "You never needed me either. I was wrong." Maya pressed her lips together, a sob escaping despite her effort. From the hallway, one of the twins stirred in her sleep, murmuring her name. Maya wiped her face and stood, walking to the bedroom. She watched her daughters breathe, peaceful, unaware that a single accidental message had cracked open a past she thought was sealed forever. She didn't know what Ethan wanted now, but she knew one thing. When a man like Ethan Blackwell showed up after years of silence, it was never just about groceries. Morning light filtered through the thin curtains as Maya sat on the edge of the couch, staring at her phone. The balance still hadn't changed. $500,000. It felt unreal, like touching someone else's life by accident. She hadn't slept. Every possible thought had chased her through the night. Strings attached, lawyers, custody battles, headlines. A soft knock echoed through the apartment. Maya's heart skipped. No one ever knocked this early. She opened the door and froze. A sleek black car idled by the curb, completely out of place in the quiet, worn-down complex. Ethan stood beside it, hands in his pockets, shoulders tense. He looked older, not weaker, just human. The confidence that once filled rooms had been replaced by something heavier. "I didn't know if you'd let me in," he said quietly. "You didn't ask before," Maya replied, but she stepped aside. Inside, the twins peeked from behind the couch, identical curls and curious eyes. Ethan stared at them like the air had been knocked from his lungs. "They look like you," he whispered, then correcting himself, "like us." He knelt slowly as if afraid sudden movement might break the moment. "Hi," he said gently. "I'm Ethan." The twins studied him, then one smiled. "Mommy, he's tall." Maya swallowed hard. "I saw the list," Ethan continued, standing. "Not the money part, the cereal, strawberry. You used to crave it when you were pregnant. I realized I missed everything, every doctor visit, every night you stayed awake alone." "That realization came late," Maya said, her voice tight. "I know," he admitted. "I'm not here to erase the past." He explained the transfer, Not a gift, not control. A legally protected trust for the twins. Education, healthcare, security. I grew up watching my mother choose between food and rent, he said. I swore my kids would never feel that. Maya looked at him, searching for the man who had once walked away. She saw regret, fear, and something else, resolve. You don't buy your way back into our lives, she said firmly. I'm not trying to, Ethan replied. I'm asking to show up, slowly, on your terms. The twins tugged at Maya's hand. Mommy, can he stay? Her chest tightened. She took a breath. You can visit, she said to Ethan, but trust is earned every day. Ethan nodded, eyes shining. I'll earn it. That night, as the twins fell asleep laughing on his shoulders, Maya stood in the doorway and watched. The money hadn't changed everything, but one accidental message had reopened a door she never expected to unlock again.